Hi, I'm Jamila, and you are live in the Dream Studio, where we partner with you to create a life without limits. Today, I want to talk to you about creating and living your legacy. Recently, I laid my grandmother to rest, Susie Johnson, whom we affectionately called Noni, at the age of 91. Now, at 91 years of age, if you knew Noni the way I did, you would agree with me in saying she never aged a day over 22. And there's some things that I learned from her about how to create a legacy and, in fact, live a life without limits by employing some things that I'm going to share with you today. The first of which is to live life in high definition. Noni lived life full. She lived life abundantly. She wasn't rich in terms of monetary gain or finances. She didn't have an inheritance. She had a great education and was able to provide for her family. But this was not a person who walked through life with a tremendous amount of financial means, but she had a tremendous amount of love. And because of the amount of love that she had, and because of the amount of love that she shared, she lived a life that was full, abundant, and absolutely rich. She was able to translate things that might have been bland or boring into something that was high definition, colorful, vibrant, and full of life. The other thing that I learned from Noni is to love as if I had never been hurt. Now, Noni had been married 3 times, had gone through some tragedies in her life, had had people take advantage of her, and have gone through all of the things that you can imagine that someone at the age of 91 might be able to experience. But the one thing that I learned from her is that she continued to love, continued to give, and most importantly to forgive as if the hurt or the offense never occurred. Now, that's a challenge for all of us because sometimes we want to keep score, sometimes we want to point fingers and point out what other people have done wrong to us. But to have a life that's full and abundant and vibrant, a life that is truly without limits, a life with longevity, and a life with peace, we'll have to take that tip from Noni and learn how to love as if we had never been hurt. And the final thing that I want to share with you in the Dream Studio that I learned from Noni is actually a take from one of her favorite artists, Bobby McFerrin, which is, don't worry, be happy. She lived 91 years of age without being hospitalized for any ailments until her last days. Now you can imagine living your entire life healthy, full, vibrant, full of passion, and full of life for 91 years. What a blessing and what a gift that is. And I know that one of her secrets to doing that was to minimize stress and to not focus on things that she couldn't control and to not extend herself and worry about things that were beyond her influence. She literally would tell me, every time life gives you trouble, when you worry, you make it double. So don't worry, be happy. So I'm going to take those tips from Noni to live life in HD, to love as if I'd never been hurt, and to keep my stress to a minimum by keeping a song in my heart. And even if I have to sing that tune to myself for a little while, I will choose to not worry and to be happy. You have the opportunity as well to decide today what kind of legacy you're going to create, to decide if you're going to live a life that's happy, vibrant, and full, to live a life that's energetic, to live a life where you can love and be free to love because you've forgiven and have a peace in your heart that surpasses all understanding. Choose today to live your life full, to live your life free of all the stress and all of the worry, so that you might have the longevity to pursue your passion, to pursue your dreams, and to truly create a life without limits. Remember, excellence is a lifestyle, not an event. Choose today to be excellent. Until next time, I'm Jamila, and you are live in the Dream Studio.